Hey ladies! So today let's talk about the queen of fabulousness herself, Miss Regine Hunter. Regine Hunter is a character from the 90s sitcom in Living Single. She was by far one of the most fashionable women on TV and continues to be an inspiration to us to this day. Regine mastered the art of femininity, reinvention, and high standards. From her impeccable fashion sense to her unwavering confidence, Regine is a character that we can all learn from. So let's break down her femininity in four areas: fashion, goals, reinvention, and relationships. Lesson number 1 is take pride in your appearance. You don't need to break the bank to put together outfits. Regine taught us that fashion isn't just about the clothes, it's about the statement you make in the clothes. How you put together the outfits, how you wear them, and wearing the right outfits for the right time. Regine always presented herself like a high-value woman. She was always bold, classy, and style was on point. So take pride in your appearance. Though Regine did try to wear a lot of designer items when she could afford it, she learned how to invest in quality pieces that would last her and that would work for a variety of outfits. So take pride in your appearance because you don't need to break the bank. Invest in key pieces that work with a multitude of outfits. Learn what works for your body type and never underestimate the power of a well-styled outfit. Elegance is in the details. Like when you have an outfit, it's the texture of the outfit. Like, is it just a plain black dress, or is it a red black dress, or is it a lace black dress? There are so many different things in your clothes that give off just an air of elegance, okay? You can make a variety of outfits out of very simple pieces. Regine was short and stacked, and she knew how to dress for her body. Whether that meant a nice form-fitting shirt, short skirt, or long formal dresses, or jeans that accentuated her waist, she had the outfits down pat. And let's not forget about them wigs, honey, okay? Wigs will change the game for you. If you are someone who does not like doing your hair, who does not, maybe don't have hair, I don't know your case, wigs are the way to go. Now, personally, I don't wear human hair wigs. It's just something about wearing somebody else's hair, and when you learn kind of where they got this hair from, how they got it, it's a no for me. But synthetic hair, I will absolutely wear, okay? I will wear it. And Regine was the master of those. Like, she had a wig for every style, included a braided down wig. Like, her stuff was so live, and she looked cute all the time. Except for a few, which they would let her know on the show, it's not working for you. But wigs are perfect to switch up your style. They're perfect to, wear on a snowy, cold day. Wigs are the go-to for everything. Just make sure you're not getting them Judge Maybelline type wigs. You don't want it to look wiggy on you. You want to put a little effort into it and take care of it and make it look as natural as possible. So when it came down to Regine's goals, she always chose a luxury and she had high standards. She was often labeled as materialistic, but in reality, she just knew what she wanted. She had really high standards. She didn't want just a job. She wanted a job that was going to put her in a position where she would have money, where she would meet men with money, and that she would be able to, be around the things that she loved. Working in the fashion industry on that, the daytime soap opera that she was on, that allowed her to position herself in an environment that aligned with her interests. She refused to settle for less. That's why she quit that job working in that little store ASAP. And whether it was her living conditions, her decking out her bedroom and the apartment that they shared, whatever it was, Regine was going to make sure it was top notch and it worked for her. And so the lesson is, there's nothing wrong with doing what you want, but just remember that you need to work towards it. It's not about other people trying to meet up to your standards. It's not about trying to make other people live up to your standards. If you set the standards, you need to meet them. Another thing that Regine did was she moved on from her past. She was not about to be tied to struggle or anything that no longer served her. And even though Khadijah would sometimes pick with her, like, girl, you know you from New Jersey, right? Like, let's not forget where you're from. Regine knew that, but she didn't let it define her. She knew she came from humble beginnings. She knew her mama didn't have much, but she did the best that she could. And while she acknowledged that, she believed in reinvention. She embraced the idea that women can evolve, elevate, and upgrade. She didn't dwell on the past, and she moved forward with confidence and class. And this is a lesson for us, like, you are not obligated to say where you are. You're not obligated to say where you started. Reinvention is a form of self-care. Change your mindset, upgrade your skills, and curate the life that you want for the woman that you plan to become. Leave behind anything that does not align with your vision. Now, that does not mean that you just, forget the people from your past. Like, that don't mean that you just neglect your mom or your dad or, whoever is comfortable with the life that they live. You don't have to neglect them. It's not, as long as they're not bad people, you don't need to leave them behind. But if you're that girl from the ghetto, and you desire to be in a penthouse in New York, that's your business. Don't let people continuously remind you, oh, you grew up on the farm, right? You from the ghetto, girl. We ain't forget you from the ghetto. Let them know that, yeah, I remember where I'm from, but that's not, my past is not my future, okay? The last thing that Regine taught us is to have high standards and self-respect in our relationships. Regine did not just date. She dated with purpose. She wanted a man who could protect her, provide for her, and match her level of refinement. She was playful, she was flirty, and she knew her worth, honey. She did. She knew her man did not measure up to her standards, then she would move on without hesitation. Like, no questions asked. Goodbye. And let's not forget, she did not chase, she attracted. So remember that high standards are not a crime. It is not wrong for you to only desire men who, live up to your standards. Like, if you desire a man that does not have children, fine. You can desire that. Go and only date men that do not have children. If you desire a man who, has a relationship with the Most High, and he puts him first in his life, that's fine. You can desire that. You can want a man who has that. You don't have to bend. If you want a man who makes money, okay, get that man who makes money. It's fine. But always remember that you don't want to just, you don't want to just try to get those things and not have love. Because at the end of the day, money is not going to hold nobody. Not at all. It's not going to hold you. So just remember to know your worth, but to keep your standards high. And remember that confidence is key. The right person will rise to meet you. You will be put in a position where you can meet the person that you desire. And there is a difference between being bougie and having way too high expectations. So this is not a, don't settle for a man who's 6'2" instead of 6'3". This is not that kind of message. But it is a message to make sure that you don't settle for the things that are very important to you. But make sure that above all, you are with someone who is equally aligned to you. Someone that will always love you, and someone who will nurture you and take care of you and love and provide for you. So what do we learn from Regine Hunter? Look good, feel good, and your style speaks before you do. Set your goals that align with your life. Reinvent your life as many times as you feel like it. And love yourself enough to only accept the best in your relationships. Because Regine was that girl, honey, and you can be it too. So let me know in the comments. Tell me what you guys think about Regine. Is she a go-to style influence for you? And what do you think about her all-around fabulousness and femininity? Comment below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, be a lady, and I'll see you next time at the Ladies Den.